Wake up, wake up.
I got the champagne. We're gonna need it.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Your favorite street plugs are here to deliver. What's good? What's good? This your girl Bia.
And your girl Key.
Thank you for tapping into today's session of Champagne Mornings.
We've made it to our third week.
And we've racked up about over 250 followers on Instagram.
That's what's up. That's movement.
Nothing like our personal pages.
Our personal pages are outrageous, though. That's going to take some time to catch up.
But it's progress real fast. So we appreciate everybody who's been tuning in. Make sure you keep tuning in. We're going to start this morning off with what I call my morning hustle music, because I got to wake up and stay on the grind.
Remind myself why I'm waking up.
So this morning we're going to start off with a song by Crew Boys Verse. He's out of South Carolina. The name of the song is Real G's.
FYE the mob.
Jump down and make the beat so you know this group of talk.
Damn, you doing it like that, diversity?
Cut throwing off east side for the 803. Little bitches still hillside, rep the 843. I took a flight, shit, hilltop running the 253. I guess the whole world sliding on some hillside shit. Shit on my mama, shit, get at the why I walk like this, talk like this. Got diamond dancing, boss my wrist. PML to all my brothers and my sauce in this bitch. Sauce in this shit, splashing when I walk in the vid. Two little brother, one vice lord, the other walk with the fifth. Barking this bitch, best believe we all sparking this shit. Hit up TD, rolling through, you know he walk with his six. Hit niggas long range, Randy Mouse and shit. Geeky hit a nigga face, can't open coffers and shit. That social media flexing, have my niggas off in your shit. Face down, we search the house like how the officers did. Shit off on the gangs until the laws off in your shit. No, I ain't playing game, my name Ho8 in all of your city. A bad boy, I'm just waiting, get that cock off from Diddy. Tell all my niggas that we made it, let's go ball on these niggas. Full court press, jugging chickens, Ross in this bitch. Mob. Real G, show me love. Real bitches throwing cub, walk it out through the hood, walk it out, cub. Walk it out, cub. Walk it out, cub. Real G, show me love. And real bitches throwing cub. Walk it out through the hood. Walk it out, cub. Walk it out, cub. Hey, walk it out, cub. Keep it G at all time. Walk out there with C. Literally, nigga, I be on some federal shit. Medical shit. This weed I smoke, they never gon' get. This shit you blowing and comparing to this. We on a level up. 808s cracking, homie, turn the treble up. North side walking, throwing G's, PML 12. But with the gang never changed, still the same me. Mama raised two boys off a hustle, that explains me. Insane brain plus big bro, the same as me. Have B.O.G. pillitated for a small fee. The mop sticks, holding clips from here to overseas. Long range, picture whole thing, the met fuck with me. Real G, show me love. Real bitches throwing cub, walk it out through the hood, walk it out, cub. Walk it out, cub. Walk it out, cub. Real G, show me love. And real bitches throwing cub. Walk it out through the hood. Walk it out, cub. Walk it out, cub. Hey, walk it out, cub. Moss.
All right. That was Crew Boys Verse out of South Carolina. The name of that song is Real G's. And we're going to start you off this morning with the segment we start with every day. It's called It's Too Early for This. Kiana, what you got for us?
You guys aren't ready for today. I'm not ready for today. So a kindergarten principal, okay, in China was fired because guess what she brought to make the first day of school fun? Strippers. Like, no, deadass. She had people on the flagpole stripping.
On the flagpole?
On the flagpole, yo. And to make things worse, the parents were invited to come to the first day of school, and they went into an assembly where there were more dances.
Oh, wow.
Could you imagine taking Royal to school and there be strippers everywhere?
I would be so pissed off.
I don't even know. Were pissed.
I don't even know.
Hence her being fired.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do.
But I guess the same principal, for like a back to school thing during the summer or something, the kids came to school and all the military was there with their guns. Like, I'm just convinced she wanted to quit in the most boss way possible. Like, I think she wanted to press whatever button.
The military being there with their guns is not really abnormal.
In China?
Oh, in America, that's not abnormal.
No, we're in China, okay? And not at a kindergarten. You're not gonna have them at all the doors and everything posted with their assault rifles and shit. That would scare the hell out of a kindergartner.
My 5-year-old loves soldiers. Like, he gets more
Your
excited. I don't
5-year-old
even
also like scary shit. He dressed up as a werewolf and ran up to like a murderer. Somebody dressed up as a murderer and was like, "Oh, I like your costume." Your 5-year-old's fucking weird.
He's not. He's a normal 5-year-old that likes werewolves from a mom who loves vampires. I think this is
Your other kid has been a murderer the last 3 years. He's been a spirit. He's been Scream.
He was Scream. This year he was the Grim Reaper with the red eyes. I can't think of what was he last year.
Some type of murder.
No, he was
I
the
promise you.
spider.
That's
He was
a
the
fucking
big
murder.
He was the big spider.
Spiders and murderers.
Hey, he had so much fun scaring people too.
He
That was
scaring
hilarious.
the shit out of all of us every time he could turn around. But I'm not done with It's Too Early for Today, okay? Because there's been some shit going on. So, blackfishing is a new thing on Instagram.
I seen a post the
Why
other
are
day.
we not calling it what it is, which is blackface? Why is it blackfishing?
I think because of the same concept of catfishing and hatfishing, because it's online and so you don't actually know the people, compared to blackface where they're not trying to be black every day. They're just doing it because,
right.
and then the
So
black.
for those of you that don't know what blackfishing is, it's IG models who are going to the extreme to look black. They're getting their hair permed extra curly, they're extreme tanning, they're getting surgeries to create our curves, get our lips, they're contouring so their nose looks more like they're doing whatever the hell they can to make
Right.
them look like they're light-skinned black girls.
I had seen one post online this week, and it said, so now not only do I have to make sure my girl is not a man, I also have to see if they're actually black. And what stood out to me about that is I had just like almost right before that meme came, I was reading an article on Ebony magazine, very popular magazine, and it was talking about this transgender who was married to a man, and he didn't know that it was a transgender. So he really thought he was married to a girl.
And so they couldn't have kids or something.
They've been
right?
trying to have kids. Did you hear about that?
I heard about it. I didn't read the actual article. I think I read like a celebrity tea type shit that spoke on the article, but I definitely heard about that shit. Bruh.
Okay.
I would fucking snap.
Well, and I don't want to get into that topic right now,
No,
but yeah,
agreed.
you're right. That's it's pretty crazy.
That's the seat at the fullest.
It's about lying, period.
That's
like
what I'm
you're
saying, that's
married to
deceit.
somebody. That's like, remember the Asian who sued his wife and won because she was really ugly and he didn't know because she had so many cosmetic surgeries?
Yeah, because his kid came out ugly.
Because his kid came out ugly and he was like, basically, what the fuck happened?
Right. We're two
And
good
found
looking
out that
people.
she had like 15 surgeries and she looked nothing like she currently looked. And he actually sued her and won.
And one. But that's fucked up as a parent, though. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm fighting Dad. Dad gonna be shit at me. But I'm gonna try.
oh man. Some more entertainment news. So, we had Ice Cube came out with a new song.
Did he? I haven't heard it.
It's called Arrest the President. I had to read it just off of I had to listen to it just off of the name. I read the name like Arrest the President. What is this Ice Cube doing now? This NWA, fuck the police. What is going on now?
This nigga here.
Now, the song, a couple lines in the song I thought was interesting is he was like, arrest the president, you got the evidence, that nigga is Russian intelligence. Facts.
Facts. He's also a pedophile that has been fucking found guilty.
But he's our president because actually having a sexual case against you does not disqualify you.
Having multiple.
But having one, period, does not disqualify you from presidency. So
That's okay. You can't be born. You got to be born here, but you can be born here and be a rapist. You can lead us all the way.
that's so crazy.
What the fuck?
And then he said some niggas got to sacrifice. And that immediately made me think of like the Black Panthers back in the day. Like that was a big sacrifice. The move bombing that happened in Philadelphia.
Man, What's sad to me is that I found out about the move bombing only a couple years ago.
It didn't happen not that long ago. It happened in what, the 60s?
Right, but I only found out about it in like 2015, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't taught to me. I don't know. I think there was a song, like a quote in a song or something. And I was like, what the hell are they talking about? And, my random ass Googled it.
Mm-hmm. And the move bombing, for anybody who doesn't know, that was in Philadelphia. I believe the year was 1965. I don't have any notes about it in front of me, but I remember learning about that, and I believe it was 65 where the police bombed basically the black activists in the area, literally dropped the bomb on them on the block.
The whole block. Fuck your kids, fuck you, fuck all of that.
And it kind of reminded me about another meme I seen online that said that our generation's lazy as fuck. Whatever happened to people assassinating the president? I cracked up laughing. That was hilarious.
I remember Mom, when Trump first got elected, Mom got on me because I was like, man, can I just, start putting my money aside for the bail and lawyer fees of whoever go ahead and handles that? I will donate to your GoFundMe, my nigga. I will keep money on your books, my G. And Mom was like, don't say that. They gonna think you gonna do it.
You gonna get arrested.
Yeah, Mom was tripping out.
Allegedly. That story happened allegedly.
Right.
And my guy Snoop Dogg smoked a blunt in front of the White House. He made CNN for smoking a blunt in front of the White House.
It would be Snoop Dogg to make the news about smoking a blunt.
Listen, if anybody does not like our presidency, he had the big controversy about his music video where he fake shot the fake clown president, but Trump was pissed.
Listen, nobody cares about that Cheetos fillings.
Right. So with that, the reason why he was even in Washington is because he actually has a play out called Redemption of a Dog about his life. And he got some features in it that make me want to see it. Tamar Braxton's in it, Omar Gooding, Eric Benet, LaToya, my girl, and Little JJ. I know y'all remember Little JJ.
Little JJ.
Yes.
With the braids.
With the braids. Little JJ with the braids.
Yo, he was on a movie recently, and that man grew up fine.
How tall is he?
Like not that tall.
5'6"?
He's like 5'7", maybe.
I bet. He
always been a little shorty.
He was short.
Don't mean he ain't fine. Okay?
I think he was cute back in the day, personally.
I used to have the fattest crush on him.
I mean, not like Mario, my guy, but,
Age difference there. Age difference there.
Big age difference, because he's definitely a kid to me. Little JJ.
He's like my age. That was my, everybody liked Romeo, Bow Wow, or Little JJ. Never fucking thought Bow Wow.
Well, Romeo grew up way fine compared
yes, he
to
did.
Bow
And
Wow.
look at his body, my G.
Bow Wow is just like, ain't they too old for you? You guys need to tell her to get somewhere with that. Well, I guess if Beyonce can be with Jay.
I can do anything, right?
Because they're like 12 years difference.
Is it 12 or 16?
No, it's not 16, it's 12. And also, Gabrielle Union's like 9 years older than Dwayne Wade.
I don't think I could be with a younger dude.
I think at the age that they got together, it's plausible, but not at my age right now.
First off, at my age right now, that's rape.
Facts. That's very true. All right. Well, we're going to get right past that one. We got a couple topics we're going to get into with you guys today. I think it's only appropriate that we also do Fuck the Police, since we got Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg showing us that.
They're showing us that, with no fucks given, too.
At all.
I love our unapologetic people.
Facts. So we're going to get into a song for you real quick, and then we're going to hop into that. This one's by Clem Rashad. The name of the song is Victory.
I'ma be gone for a second. I'll be back when I choose to. I'ma be back when niggas rap like they used to. No, I'ma be back when rap sell like YouTube. Niggas only rap to get a view on their YouTube. But you too can make a difference if you choose to. You too can have that man chime what you choose to. It's voodoo controlled by the screen that you glued to. Niggas sold his soul, all he got was a new coupe. Sheesh. All he got was a new coupe. Niggas take your life, want your girl and your food too. Push through, thought that we would stop, but we pursued. More money, more problems, big kept it so true. Damn, the devil in my head like shampoo, telling me the shit that I can't do. But God made me stronger than bamboo. I never had to worry about playing two. I knew this shit was meant for me. Knew that one day we was making history. These new rappers goofy, Walt Disney. I'm smoking like a chimney. Look at what this industry has did to me. I just pay them back with a victory. They hate to see you win. They love it when you lose. So I know it hurt their feelings when they see me on the news. Put the ice up on my body. They let me feeling bruised. They judge me like a jury, never walked up in my shoes. Chip up on my shoulder, ego feeling huge. Could've made it to the league. I make so many moves, pay so many dues. I shouldn't have to pay taxes. Bed up on the floor, no frame up in the mattress. These millions take practice, no time for these ratchets. Cause my girl back home looking pretty as an actress. Walked up in the booth, I came out with a classic. You niggas really ain't fucking with me on this rap shit. Had to hurt they feelings. Heard you was the sickest, well, I'm the penicillin. The realest in the building, motivation to the children. Showing we can make it when you make it on your own and nobody else can take it. Neighborhood favorite, feeling like a mogul. Who would ever thought I'm getting money off these vocals? I'm shining like I'm supposed to. My baby hit the mall, I tell her, tell me what you want, like Mace did Total. A natural born stunner. My future brighter than the summer. It's looking brighter than the summer. They was trying to bring me under. That's when I met Street Runner. And the story begins. That's where the story begins. Hey, that's where the story begins. Yeah. That's where the story begins.
All right. Again, that was Victory by Clem Rashad. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
I like that song, actually.
Definitely. We're going to get right into Fuck the Police.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em. So, in most recent news, in Union County, Arkansas, the police were forcing new arrests to take their mugshots in Nike t-shirts.
So they said, fuck Nike by buying Nike t-shirts. Say fuck me by buying Queen's Crown Cosmetics, yo. I appreciate
Well,
that.
it's more for the bad publicity to show a whole bunch of mugshots
With Nike in it?
With Nike on it.
But when I was looking at the pictures, you could tell they were, first off, you could tell it was the same shirt over and over and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not that dumb.
Right, but it's just the point. Like, that's disrespectful.
It's
I don't
disrespectful
care.
as
Don't do
shit.
that to my shit. Don't wear endless fashions trying to
If you
talk
really
shit about
get
endless
arrested
fashions.
with endless fashions on, go ahead, take that off, please.
Yeah, I mean, you don't got to take it off if you already had it on, but don't try to come and mock me because I'm going to feel some kind of way. Now, I know Mikey's a multi-million, billion-dollar company. They don't care like that.
That's what I'm saying. You
But
just
the
support
point
it there.
is not necessarily against Nike, but against Kaepernick, because the only reason
They're doing that is
they're-
because he got that deal.
Exactly. And so it's just basically like some low retaliation, so to say, against
It's
them.
pettiness.
Extremely petty and stupid as shit. And then in some other news, this was crazy to me. Okay?
This one pissed me off.
Terrence Crutcher. Now, you remember Terrence Crutcher, right?
Yep, the guy that was, for those of you guys who don't remember, he was the guy who was shot in the middle of the street. The cops claimed he like reached in his car and they didn't know what he was reaching for. Well, video came out and his fucking window was rolled out.
He was in the middle of the street.
He was in the middle of the street. His window was rolled up.
He had his hands up.
Right.
They said that he was reaching in his pockets.
Yeah, all
and
that got released.
That he refused to show his hands. He was a little bit disoriented, I will say, in the video, but it doesn't matter if you're disoriented if
you're away from your car, your window's rolled up, and your hands are fucking up.
She was like 20 yards away from him, bro.
Hella far.
There's nothing that he was going to be able to do with you, and his hands were up and very visible. You know,
very visible.
He can't spit that far, okay? So there's no way he would have even been able to touch you. And she lit him up. He died. He was 40 years old, and of course, she got off on the murder.
Why the fuck wouldn't she, right?
Yeah, they found an acute amount of PCP in his system during the autopsy, so
they blamed it on that, of course.
They used that against him, of course. And anyways, this girl, let me tell you that they done decided to make a class out of the issue. Literally a class talking about the critical incident after the shooting, to talk about her life and what she had to go through after having dealt with a critical, quote unquote, critical situation.
First off, what pissed me off is this is critical to you. You decide to shoot somebody, and that's so heart-wrenching for fucking you.
Right.
But then you're also charging for this class, bro. You're trying to make a come up off your fucking murder.
$50 a person. It's her and a couple other officers. It says that the course describes some of the challenges law enforcement officers may face when dealing with the aftermath of a critical incident.
The thing about this is you set this class up and people are actually going to this class means you motherfuckers plan on killing people, right? That's
and
how I
teaching
took
people
that.
how to get away with it.
And teaching them how to get away with it.
We already know they got the key line, say you fear for your life.
They're black, I feared for my life. You win. Please don't have drugs on you or in you, nigga. They definitely win.
If they don't got some in the car to plan on you anyway.
Right, because they probably do. They're probably smoking while coming to shoot you and drop their blunt on you.
They had a whole police task force that got caught up for carrying fake guns that the department told them to use in case they had to kill a black person, and that they can plant the toy gun on them and say that they thought it was a real gun.
I did not fucking hear about that. What?
Really? Next music break, I'll find that article for you.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, so now Baton Rouge, though, they shut it down. She was supposed to come speak at a officer convention there, and basically the people protested and they got a whole bunch of calls saying like that was all the way inappropriate, and so her invitation was rescinded. So shout out to Baton Rouge.
Seriously, and if it's coming to where you're at, you need to make that happen. It's not coming here, is it? We don't gotta set shit on fire.
Listen, I really looked to see because I will show up.
Like, I will show up
at the doors.
Whatever I'm supposed to be doing that day, bruh.
Yeah, but no, I didn't see anything. At least if they are here or coming here, there wasn't actually a tour listed on the site. Like basically, it was
a site.
It kept showing like the very next very next date.
Probably because releasing your tour is not safe.
No, not for her. No.
We're getting too much out of unapologetic stage. Nobody's giving a fuck. We're angry, bruh.
Some of us are. Some of us try to overlook it. Some of them try to overlook it, I like to say, because I don't want to say some of us try to overlook it. I'm not overlooking nothing.
I'm not overlooking shit.
I'm the one that would have joined the Black Panther Party. I'm the one who would revamp it right now if I had enough people to come with me.
We've discussed it multiple times. Like, that is something listen, you guys have heard our dreams and what we're trying to set up. We're very unapologetic. We want what we want to happen.
Tap in with us if you want to. champagnemorningshow@gmail.com for regular business, for any type of business, and if you're just trying to get on the movement with helping our community. So at the end of the day, that's what they did. They started the WIC program. They started feeding programs for low income. Yep,
they started the lunches.
And then they just started protecting their neighborhood, and that's what we need, obviously.
By the way, if you want to take me to a gun range, I'm down.
Oh yeah, did you get your pistol license?
No.
Okay, get yours. I got mine. We'll go.
Wow. Get your passport, cuz. Just come at me.
You're the one who talked about a gun range.
I know.
So I need you to stop being sensitive on the radio this morning. We're going to let her get a timeout real quick. We're going to play this song by Trey Sway. It's called Rent's Due. Again, Trey Sway is out of Mississippi. Let's go.
Sway.
It's okay, I can make some shit. It's okay, I can make some shit. It's okay, I can make some shit. I can see how they sit on their hands and not do that. It's okay, I can make some shit. Rinse do, need food, no clue, gon' do, next move, best move, just moves, cut a rinse do, it's okay, I can make some, I can see how they sit on their hands and not do that, I can make some, rinse do, it's okay, I can make some, I can see how they sit on their hands and not do that, I come
from the Vegas where niggas didn't have shit. But some be round the corner, look some on some weed. Roll it up, pick out the sticks in the seed. What's over there, bitch, whatever you need. Shooting dice, we took each other money. I'm about to shoot with my mother money. Lose a little, get plenty back, give her what she gave me and the other money. I can't see how they sit on their ass and not do nothing. I'ma go get it. I don't want shit for free, don't expect shit for free, nigga. Everything got a ticket. 21 hustles and plenty of customers keeping the rent, lights in the whipping garage. Pit bull running through the backyard. Lifestyle got me hustling hard. Yeah. Rich dude, eat food, no glue, go do, next move, best move, just moves. Cut a wrist dude. It's okay, I can make some. I can't see how they feel, it's not good. Okay, I can make some shake. It's okay, I can make some. I can't see how they feel, it's not good. I'ma go get it. I don't think I'm the shit, bitch, I know it. I come from the brick where them young niggas shoot when they bored. I made it out of that war, and I turned myself to a boss, I deserve an award. I done did all of my chores, Benjamin Jackson and Grant, I call on my boys. You need to come get your whore. Shooting a shot, she gon' get that shit slapped to the board. Count up the ducats, pay the rent, fuck it. Get some more money, the car know there's nothing. Some on the light bill to see when I eat. That's a good question, bitch, what we gon' eat? I get in grind mode about a week. Ain't had no haircut or no sleep. I put my cash flow on repeat, I can't limit the cash flow to the street. I get it however I gotta get it. I'ma split it however I gotta split it. I'ma make sure I save for rainy days, so a better day is just a day away. I just strategize on a new bag. You wasn't quick enough, nigga, too bad. Try to rob family, gon' be too sad. Hollin' damn, why you try to do that? Wrist do, eat food, no glue, go do, next move, best move, just moves. Cut a wrist do. It's okay, I can make some. I can't see how they feel, it's not good. It's okay, I can make some. Wrist do. It's okay, I can make some. I can't see how they feel, it's not good. Some wrist do. Family need I can't see how they sit on their hands and not do that. I'ma go get it. Go do. With my next move.
All right. That's
I can't see how they sit on their hands and not do that.
Mississippi. The name of that song is Rent's Due. And in that little break, as I said, I went ahead and found the article that I was talking about. So it was in Baltimore. Baltimore cops carried toy guns to plan on people they shot. There was an officer, Detective Maurice Ward. He was already pleading guilty to some corruption charges, and he testified that he and his partners were told to carry the replicas and BB guns in case we accidentally, and this is in quotes, in case we accidentally hit somebody or got into a shootout so we can plant them.
The thing is, even hit somebody, like, you guys are, first off, the fact that you guys were told, like, you guys were instructed to fucking carry guns.
Mm-hmm. And they looked real, to the point where another detective was picked up and the fake gun looked almost identical to his service weapon.
So they can't even pull the orange tip or anything. Like, oh, I didn't. That's fucked up.
Yeah, they say it's Baltimore's biggest police corruption scandal.
And then that makes me think when people be like, oh, there's good cops. You mean that whole police force, nobody could tell, but there's good fucking cops? Nobody snitched. The only reason they got caught is because somebody went down, so he threw everybody under the bus.
Right, trying to lessen his sentence more than likely.
Right. And that's the only reason. But then you guys say, oh, there's good cops. If you're not telling on the bad cops and addressing the bad cops, then you're not a good cop, yo.
At all. It doesn't work
you
that
may
way.
not be the one doing the shit, but that doesn't make you a good cop.
Facts. And I think sometimes what they do is they try to, like, overcompensate by being a positive presence
in the community and stuff.
Yeah, but to me, that's no difference than when we talked about the blackface being the front for the NFL. Like, all you're doing is being a face to what's really going on and trying to make it seem like it's not.
Right. Listen, we've gotten into plenty discussions like that. One dude who goes to the black community, I think he's a cop. I don't know if he's black or white, I don't remember. But he used to go and play basketball and, like, hand out food and record videos with him. And then that's another thing. I feel like they put it on the internet to try and save face, too.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just being in the community and, like, he had little weird videos, just, like, chilling, eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, he was literally just trying to put that out there.
That's definitely the worst part of it. Like, I don't do all that. If you're gonna do it, just do it sincerely. But I feel that same way about people who like have to record themselves giving a homeless person a jacket.
Right.
Like, why are you doing that?
Or how they post about, oh, I'm going to the food bank, or, you know, I'm going to donate here today, or all of that. If you're doing it, just do it.
Right. Don't have an ulterior motive about it. Just if you want to be helpful, and I'm all for helping anybody in the community. If you can help somebody who is in a worse position than you, do it.
Right.
But
you
you
should
don't-
be wanting to.
Exactly.
Without any type of anything in return.
And then you let your work speak for itself. So if I'm out in the community and people see me out in the community and they're like, you know what, Bia's been doing really good out here. Bia's really caring about this people. And then you get that recognition. That's how you get the recognition. You don't try to boastfully put yourself in that position.
Big facts.
To me, that means nothing. But switching the momentum here a little bit. I had to find that article though. You guys didn't hear about it, so I had to find that. Unpopular opinion for today. This was actually pulled up by Kiana. I think Kiana posted this one.
Yeah, I got called all types of shallow bitches too.
Listen, if you don't know about unpopular opinion, we post on our social media with the hashtag unpopular opinion, and we like all the feedback. We like to see what y'all think about it, all the craziness.
Our feelings will not be hurt.
Our feelings will not be hurt. Hopefully nobody else's is.
Yeah,
but
you know other people's feelings are going to be hurt.
So this one we had to do because, of course, it was going around crazy on the internet about if the man comes and asks you to marry him and proposes to you with the $48 Walmart ring. What do you do?
So, first off, let's acknowledge that in the picture, the fucking price sticker is still on the ring box with a receipt under it, bruh. You're not proposing to me with any other ring in the world with the receipt and the price.
It's 1/20th carat diamond, but it's a real diamond. It's silver. It's in silver. I don't know if that's silver plated or solid silver.
Right.
But I mean, as some people said in the thread, it has nothing to do with the ring. It's the commitment.
Shit. We were committed before we got engaged, bruh. If he's proposing to you, guys are already in a committed relationship. I hope you're not meeting a random nigga, and on the third date, he's like, let's get married, and you're like, yeah, let's go.
People get engaged really fast.
They're committed really fast, too. There's at least some type of commitment period before engagement.
So the way I feel about it is, don't propose to me with a $50 ring. I feel like that is more insulting than anything. I'd rather you just propose to me with nothing and tell me, like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't have the money for a ring. We can get a ring later. We can do anything. But if you want to propose to me without a ring, I'd be more okay with you doing that than just trying to buy me a cheap ring that might break me out.
I think I'm first off, you're definitely going to break out. We have like the most sensitive skin in the fucking world.
Yeah,
But,
if it's not fully silver, if it was only plated, it would definitely make me break out.
I think why rush the marriage? Like if we can't afford to do what we want and we're already in a committed relationship, why do we have to rush to get married? Like why is marriage so important that you would rather no ring or a $50 ring? We're together. I got with you without a fucking ring. I know your financial thing. If you're proposing, again, we're in a committed relationship.
So
I know
for
your
you,
life.
a ring is a stipulation of marriage. You have to have a ring to get married.
No, I just don't feel like we should have to rush it. But then that's also maybe because I'm at this point where relationships and shit ain't me right now.
Okay.
But I don't understand what's the rush to marriage anymore.
But what if you guys have been together for 10 years and he wants to get married, but he doesn't have a ring? You're assuming that this was somebody who they just met. You're almost assuming that it was a short relationship.
That is kind of true. I'm kind of assuming that it's a short relationship just because that means no growth to me in 10 years. If I'm broke 10 years from now, I'm broke still. And there's a problem there. But then again, that may go back to where I'm on my self-growth right now. And I'm just, what is that, vision-eyed? I don't know how to say it, but you know?
Tunnel vision?
Yeah, I'm tunnel vision.
You're tunnel vision on yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that this had anything to do with the length of their relationship at all. Because, I mean, we don't know how long these people were together. But, you know, so some of the feedback that we got on here, one of the first comments was like, is it a real diamond? Because that's a start. It's 1/20th carat. So, yes, it is real. It's just really small.
One of the comments that got to me was back in the biblical days, there was no white dress, rings, and flashy weddings. But if we want to go back in the days, bitches were literally sold.
They were
Dowries
sold
were a thing by their family, by their
fathers.
Dowries were a thing, and they had multiple wives. Are you going to get sold by a dowry? If back in the day, if he didn't have 3 goats, a mule, and some more shit to make sure he can give to your family, you wasn't getting married.
Right.
And you was joining one of his 8 wives. So stop using the back in the day fucking argument.
Right. I don't think it has anything. I mean, and the trend right now is a lot of people doing like tattoo rings and stuff like that.
Those are cute, actually.
Those are a new trend, and it's actually cheap. I mean, well, yes, it's very cheap on one end. It's definitely permanent. You know, I mean, it'll wear, but it's still
even
permanent.
with a touch up. It's like even without a touch up, you can still see that.
Yeah. I think it would be beneficial for athletes because you can't really wear your ring while you're, they starting to wear like rubber rings and stuff. Did you hear
the
about
titanium ones? Yeah, I actually think those are cute and they're very cheap too.
Titanium is not rubber.
They have rubber and titanium. I was naming rings with you.
Oh, well, the sports players are starting to wear like these rubber rings, so that they can still function while playing sports, catching balls and stuff like that, and it doesn't affect it because obviously the metal is too smooth, or it hits. I got some rings stolen from me before because I had to take them off while I was playing basketball, and they stole them right out my bag. It was a couple gold rings. I was really pissed off about it.
Were you at Rainier Beach?
No, actually, I was in Spokane at the time. I was playing in a pickup game.
Oh, wow. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
There's one of the comments from Alexandria. She says, take the damn rings off, the damn tags off first, which I agree with. You ain't going to give me no other gift with the receipt and the tag still on it.
Very true.
That's where it's also a petty move.
Yeah, but then you have some girls who are petty enough, which we've seen on reality TV, to go get their rings appraised to see how much their love was worth, so to say.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've seen it on reality TV multiple times. That's how, what's her name? Carly Red found out that,
Life's ring.
Life gave her a fake ring.
I do remember
She
that.
went and got it appraised. Yeah, so it happens, some people are that shallow, but I thought that was a pretty good conversation.
See, I've always wondered, like, if people are so that desperate to get married to, like, where it needs to be the 50, what's going on with your life, bruh? Why can't we wait till we're ready?
Why is that desperate to be married? We obviously do not agree. That makes this a very unpopular opinion because, yeah.
Because I don't see the point in it. I'd rather you say, let's get the tattoo. I'd rather you say no ring, but why did you bring me the $50 ring? Why are you so pressed to get married?
But earlier you said the no ring thing wouldn't work either.
No, I'm not going without a ring. I like rings. I like jewelry.
Well, there you have it. If you want Kiana, make sure you're paid.
You don't have to be paid.
So, obviously,
Listen.
But I'm not going to talk shit about her because I posted on the other day, like, give me a second in my next life, somebody remind me to be a gold digger.
The last nigga
life
ruined
would have probably
it for
been
you
very
guys.
easy.
Let's be facts. The last nigga ruined. I gave too much. Fuck that. I'm selfish as hell right now.
I'm not gonna give my comments on your relationship. Flo said family first. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and close up this show for today. Again, we appreciate you guys listening as always. Oh no! I had to point out something. I just added this morning that I wanted to talk about. So back in 2012, a youth, 17-year-old Jordan Davis, was killed. If you guys don't remember, he was at a gas station. He was playing his music loud. The murderer, which I'm going to call him, told him to turn down his thug music. One of the passengers who was in the car originally did, but Jordan was like, nah, turn that back up.
Right,
like,
that's
you're not going to
my
be
shit.
talking to us like that. The murderer had a concealed license, so he got his gun out, shot through the door. They tried to take off and drive, but he hit them through the door and through the back window as they drove off. He ended up hitting the driver, Jordan Davis, in the leg. He hit him 3 times. I know it was the leg and the neck, or 2 of the shots for sure. He died. The 3 friends were not hit, and this was in Florida. The murderer tried to claim the stand your ground law, but he was sentenced to life plus 90 years of
His
probation.
soul's in jail.
His soul's on probation. His life is in jail. But his mom was elected a seat in Congress for Georgia.
That is how you turn that into something positive.
Yeah.
That needs, making that your hustle to go and get elected, to make change happen. That's the shit that needs to happen.
Yep. She was inspired to make a difference after the killing of her son. So I totally commend her having the heart to do that, not allowing her to break her. Strong black woman.
Strong, because that had to be the hardest shit she went through ever.
Right. Black business shout out for today goes to two people I cannot stand. Oh my goodness.
Yo, she texted me at work pissed.
I was so mad. So, two of my friends, Eric and Heyday, they're best friends.
Best friends.
They have a business. It's called Tick. You can find them at TIICC clothing.com. So I have to say CC, even though it's really tickclothing.com. 2 I's, 2 C's. You can find a lot of their gear. They also have a video productions studio where they make music videos and some more for them. They do graphics, covers, logos. Eric actually did the logo for Champagne Morning.
True. And it's popping. You guys see it all the time. Thanks for the support.
Right, but let's go to why I can't stand these guys. So they're always playing jokes. They have skits online and some more. And Eric had posted on his Facebook, like, don't associate with me with Heyday or Heyday Studios anymore. I'm done with the whole thing. I don't want to be associated with Tick Clothing. And I'm reading this and I'm like, okay, he has to be joking.
Right.
Video called him. He hit me with a serious face. Like, no, this is not a joke. Like, fuck K-Day. I'm not fucking with him no more.
What's sad is he hit you with the serious face and you were so pissed about this series. I was at work, you guys. I didn't see this shit happen, but Bia hit my line, nigga.
And I was like, they're really beefing. I don't understand what's going on. I even told Eric, like, listen, if you need to call me and talk through this later, like, calm down a little bit before you go home. If you need to talk through it, call me back.
The fact that you felt he needed to calm down. You mad?
That's how serious faced he was. And apparently, Heyday was with him the whole time. They was playing a joke.
He was probably sitting right there dying.
Yeah,
as you called.
he did. Yeah. So he ended up video calling me after they let it out that it was a joke, and I was so mad. And he was like, "Why are you so mad?" I said, "I'm so mad because it's past the fact that you had the joke on Facebook. I called you, my guy. Like, I called you and asked, is this a joke? You really said that it wasn't and some more, and just continued playing it out. Like, you know, somebody hire him. I don't understand. Put him
that
on a movie."
acting was fucking amazing because she told the nigga to call me when you calm down. So I come out of work to screenshots and ignore this. It doesn't matter anymore. Like, and then I messaged her and she went on a whole rant. She was big mad, Joe.
Big mad.
Like, from kitchen water to ocean, my nigga was salty.
Horrible. Well, anyways, we gonna end our day. Tick Clothing, we'll go ahead and put it up on our Instagram, Champagne Morning Show. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Street Plug DJs. Make sure you follow Street Plug on Instagram. And you do that, you'll find us. Bia
and Key.
Thank you again for tuning in. Champagne Mornings.